There we go. Hey, we're with Terry Phillips today of Suburban Machinery, and Terry has an incredible story of how he found a niche product or a niche market that he's taking advantage of. And Terry, thanks for being here. I'm Kip Marlowe with the Entrepreneurs Club of America, videoing Terry at this point in time in front of one of his major machines here. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Appreciate it very much.
Happy to share the place with you.
Yeah. Terry, I am fascinated, after we had a couple of discussions and you were on the radio show, about how you got into the niche you got into.
We made some special parts for bicycles for a while, and then one day I went for a ride on the BMW motorcycle that I had sitting in the garage for many years.
Did you have to dust it off?
Dusted it off and took it for a ride.
And it still worked well, I guess.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
And we started looking at the newer models that were coming out in the late 90s and realized that there was an opportunity to make those bikes more comfortable for the older customer that typically purchased a BMW because they wanted to go on long trips and spend many hours in the saddle, and they found that the bikes weren't really as comfortable as they could be. So we started making these little aluminum parts on the machinery that I knew so well to make the bikes more comfortable.
Did you interview people, Terry, or did you interview all these people?
I just sat on the bikes and
figured it out.
I just knew something had to be done.
Okay.
And so here's a case where supply created demand. People would never have thought of this in most cases. And when I started to offer it, we made just small batches to see what would happen, and kept building bigger and bigger.
You must be kind of considered a cult hero out there to BMW owners to be able to do something like that. Have you never got any feedback about that?
Quite often customers will receive their kits, put them on, and then write us an email telling us how much more comfortable the bike is and how happy they are.
Wow.
And so then the word spreads, and of course with the internet, we don't really advertise much. We rely on our reputation.
Okay.
To when customer talks to someone else who's in need. Sometimes we have customers who every couple of years they buy another kit for another model that they've moved up to, or they're collectors, and they might have 3 or 4 of these bikes in their inventory.
This is an incredible niche business that started basically with a motorcycle ride on a BMW motorcycle and developed into almost a cult type thing where people just think of you as their heroes, or your hero for being able to, in effect, provide them with a more comfortable motorcycle. And you sell mostly right through your website.
Yes.
And it's www.suburbanmachinery.com, if I remember correctly. There's a dash there. Okay. And again, wonderful niche company. Terry, thanks so much for being with us.